Warmer temperatures mean hurricane season is on the horizon.
I urge you to listen to local officials and evacuate when you're ordered to do so.
They're tracking the tropics this evening, monitoring two areas of potential tropical development. A number of showers and some thunderstorms. Locally heavy rainfall across the area.
This is why you evacuate.
Welcome to another Mississauga Junior Hurricanes hockey game. Today the Hurricanes take on the Etobicoke Dolphins. Both teams coming off wins. Mississauga winning on the weekend against Windsor, 10-1 victory. The Etobicoke Dolphins winning 14-2 over OHA.
Welcome to the Dolphins WHL under 22 Week Division game. Between the Jr Dolphins and Mississauga Hurricanes. Our good officials are referees Kalia Pharand and Victoria Wells. Our linesmen are Jeremy J. Hutchins and Gary Smith. Tonight's our lineup for Mississauga at 4 number 16, Haley Kalia. At 4 number 17, Annabelle Cooper. At 4 number 22, Roderick Langus. At 5 number 13, Kate Hasman. At number 65, Kalia McDonald. And number 29, Kalia Pharand. And the rest of Mississauga Hurricane. 13 Tonight's red lineup for your Jr Dolphins at 4 number 71, Haley Fox. 4 number 72, Rachel Pickett. At 4 number 93, Matthew McCullough. And the next number 18, Fiona Water. And the next number 34, Megan Fossey. And the goal number 33, Emily Brennan. And the rest of the Etobicoke Dolphins, Coach Theron Supplement. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're able, please stand to the lead of our national anthem.
The helmets go back on and we're ready to go. Etobicoke sits atop the standings. So far they are only beaten by one team, and that is the Mississauga Jr Hurricanes, who won in overtime a couple of weeks ago in Mississauga. Here they're playing one player short today. Thinking their captain. We're off. Lucius will get the puck, but he'll dump it in. Etobicoke back to recover. Behind them up the board. Moffy gets Piggott in the middle. That's picked out. Got up the middle. Langus now trying to get that puck in. Langus will pick that up. Poke check by Moffy, and that'll get out across the line. Hauser stays with it. And this tries to change in early. Let this jump down and Box just tips that in. So Holler grabbed that, they flip it behind the net. McCullough will pick it up. He throws the puck towards the front of the net. He's checked. For Gokus, and then that's O. O sends it back the other way. It'll be there, and the post just got to leave it down. He tips it out, mistaken by Ishmael. Ishmael takes his shot and goes to side. In the corner, McCocus trying to exit the zone. Staley will pick it up. He'll go wide and dump that puck. Gets caught up by a ref, and that'll come in on side. Draw one by the Dolphins. They go B to D real quick. Bishop tries to move up, but it's cut off and dumped into the Dolphin zone. They try to reverse behind the net. Peddle. Lazy on the forecheck for the Hurricane. B to D Lang now up the ring. That's cut off. Marino will get at the top of the zone. Took a good shot on that. Then Brady will put that to the corner. Another shot by Mississauga. Up the board. Held in by Loins. Lazy pulls that puck out. Looks to go to the D. That's cut off, but Plasma picks it up. He throws up the far board. Loins tries to took it by. Lazy now with it. He takes his shot right under the glove. St. Pierre played the last time in the teams make and running is playing again today. Nice sharp shot, but right into the glove of Reddit. Face off one, buck dumps the length of the ice. Yeah, that's going to go for icing. It's going to come back in the Dolphin zone. Face off, scramble draw. Aaron comes up with it, can't get to the front of the net. John now behind the net. Just off the puck by Mossy. The other way, the Arnold gets that puck off. He'll try and get to the front of the net. That's cut off and Dolphins are clear. Flipped up the side. The focus now. Being challenged by Bishop. Puck goes to front. And hits the flag. We're good. McCarty. Loins to the PA. The PA cuts across the neutral zone, hits the red line, cuts back again. He gets over the line. Drops it for Loins. Loins is going to tip that by. She's going to try and get a little light backhand. Up right there, but Margulier can't get a stick on it. He gets turned back the other way. McCullough tips the puck by. And Pico Ho will pick that up and fire hard around the boards. Margulier on the far side. Pickett picks that up though. And Waddick's going to pick that puck back in the Mississauga end. Try to be centered by Etobicoke. That's got off by Jones. Back to the front of the net. Good stick work by Mississauga to prevent that shot. Puck got jumped back in the corner and McCullough has it. And they're going to leg it back. While her teammates change. Recovered. Shot on Pharand. She steers that to the corner. Going up the boards. Bailey's going to try and pick that up, but she's heading in the wrong direction. Back to Ho. Ho tries to throw it up the boards. None gets there to help out. Battle along the boards. And the Dolphins will get that out. And Ishmael will get a shot on that. A nice pad by Farhala. Good stick by Fabro to get that into the neutral zone. Finally got a change for Mississauga. Ishmael turns back the other way. McDonald punches off in the corner, and Fabro and McDonald take off. There's a trick for Cochran to pick that back behind her own net. Takes one way. Mossy taken down in the corner by two Mississauga Hurricanes. To the point, McDonald is shot. That's Walker Smith there, rebound. Can't get pushed in. There are a couple of good chances there. Fabro now behind the net, trying to find somebody to center it to. Goes across the crease. The forecast continues in the end. And Staley, Fabro, and the coach are making some trouble. Hasler. McDonald wasn't towards the net, but goes wide. Mossy finally has that. He makes a line flight touch for Bishop. Bishop's got some room. He's going to charge hard to the net. Little backhand. Held by Farhan with a beautiful stop. So great chances on both ends. At this point, Etobicoke was able to capitalize on one of their chances. It's 1-0 Etobicoke. Lang stopped in the point. Stopped and covered by Farhan. Face off one of the boards. And the point, Lang keeps that puck in to the middle. Puck checked on that. Sitting there. And Farhan makes a stop and covers up. Face off, won by the Dolphins. Back to the point. Now thrown back in the corner. McCullough can't come up with that. Williams just flip it back the other way. Hasma goes back to Williams. He's going to go up the wing of the Peddle. Peddle. Lazy tries to trip that out. Peddle's behind. He picks that up. Between them across the line. He's got some room. He throws the puck to the puck to just wide. Peddle on the fourth track. Puck thrown up the board. That was in there by Hasma. And the Dolphins will have to retreat the other way. Up to the neutral zone, back out. He's on to go far side. Tapper's got some room. He's going to cross ice and go for a change. John and Soja on the foretrack. Theron cutting off that middle pass. Gets through the box. Box now, entering the zone all by herself. She throws the puck on net. A weird bounce off the boards, and Farhan's got to be sharp to grab that puck. Farhan got a piece of that and hit the glass, but it hit the sponsor and bounced almost right back at the net. You have to be really careful. Face off the Mississauga. They go far side. He runs right there. She'll tip it. It's held in and eventually tipped out and go to neutral zone. Quick transition. And Ishmael has the puck. CBS towards the middle. Tries to get a pass through. Picked off by her. Roll skated out. He's going to hit the red line and put that puck deep. Hurts is first on that behind the net. Helped out by Soja. Soja moved to far side. The puck's dumped out by Westwood. Ishmael picks it up in the neutral zone. They'll get over the blue line. Make a move. Gets in the middle of the ice. Makes a nice low shot off the pad. And the rebound goes right to the Dolphins. Number 27 will shot. Bonus. Unfortunate rebound there. Nice stop for Farhan the first one, but the rebound went right out to Bonus to put that puck in the net. Rich goes back on the attack again. Puck flipped to the neutral zone. Plasma over to McDonald. McDonald sees Langis in the middle. Langis will cut free. They get that puck deep. The cut off by Piglet, who return it right back up the ice. Bonus goes far side, trying to hit Bishop. And the focus is lost in there. Still got the puck. The PAA has some time in the corner. Whiskey behind the net. take a little speed, throw the puck to the other side, and the focus is racing onto that. Let's chip back up. Brox picks it up. He's got a little bit of range. He gets into the zone, tries to put the puck towards the net, not stop. Chip back in the zone. McCullough now looking at that backhand pass. Pablo. That's for Staley. Staley's got some room to get across the line. Stops up. And a big stick sack by the Dolphins. Hazma beats up on that. She picks the puck and chases it down. Puck took to the other side. McCullough. He's going to put the puck out. And Box is all by herself. He's going to get on that puck towards the net. Makes the shot. It's Staley's 5-8. So that goal will chase for home in the game. And Hepburn will come in with 10 minutes still left in the first period in the 3-0 lead for the Etobicoke Dolphins. And they go right back to the attack. Up on net. And Hepburn steers that to the corner. McDonald gets it up the board and Guino down the neutral zone. Tries to get that deep. There. And the Dolphins will recover at the top of the zone. He tried to put the puck down. That puck doesn't hit anyway. It looks like the ice for icing. Last time these two teams played, the Hurricanes saw themselves down early. No time to panic here at this point. They got lots of time. Puck one to the boards. Dolphins move it up the side. Ishmael goes far side. Can't hit bonus. Puck turned over again to the neutral zone. The Dolphins try to turn it back up again, and a tip into the end zone, and they have to chase it down. Oh, and behind the net. The old D. Lines. He pokes that back behind the net. And Hole move that up with Theron. Theron, he's so good in the middle. She's got some room. She goes for wide. Gets that puck and dumps it in on net. Etobicoke quickly transitions back the other way. They're back into the neutral zone. Kalia now takes a long shot, and that's when I'll steer that to the corner. The neutral zone, Langle forgets. He tries to take a dive. They turn back the other way quickly and blocks. Goes far side to McCullough. McCullough tries to take a shot. A nice little poke check by Hazma. He picks that puck up. It's poked off her stick by Box. Box dancing, looking for an option. He tries to throw a puck from that up the block. That'll get out into the neutral zone. Mossy turns. Looking for a pass. McCullough will tip that in. Not sure she realized the time she had there. Buck along the board. Stabler now. Leaves that to the middle. Gets out to the zone. I think Brutus is on that, but she's at the end of the trip and gets it deep and gets off the ice. They focus. 4 seconds in the end. He comes up to the puck. Looking for something to move it to. Rolls off his foot, but she's knocked down. And Kalia will pick it up. Top of the zone. The puck boards the net. That's the puck is line. Pablo behind the net. Daly. Puck pops out. And Mossy will pull it up with a nice block. by Etobicoke. Puck right when Mitchell's on, but nobody made a stick on it. Breaks to the boards. And the Dolphins will get it out. Oh, trying to get that in. Hot up. Celtics throw that up to the boards from Navy. Stop that for Guino. Guino will delay. Looking for something to do that series. He dumps it down into the corner. Peddle Navy there. Guino will come down and help out. Lawrence got off a pass and a puck goes towards the net, and that's deflected just wide. Pasma off the Loins. Loins back to the middle of Pasma. He goes to a backhand, it slips and falls, and Etobicoke goes the other way. Ishmael with Westbrook. And Ishmael mishandled the puck just before it crossed the blue line, and that'll tell you the offside. 6:41 to go in the first period, and Etobicoke leads 3-0 over the Hurricanes. Doja on the face-off. Back to the Giants. Osmo backhand to puck in the neutral zone. Young skates on the left. He's over to Theron. Theron gets to a corner and takes the shot and it's blocked. Dunn, then he gets pucked out of the corner. Up the boards. McDonald there. She stops it, but it's shipped off the turn. And Jonas can come in. Flips over to Ishmael. Ishmael can't handle that pass. The puck gets another corner. Ishmael cycles down. Osmo there. Cut that off. He's got a little bit of room to speed it. Turns back. Gets that puck to McDonald. McDonald quickly up the boards and that misses both. Mississauga cleans and gets all the way to the neutral zone. Quickly turned back out. Push up back in and get shot. Dave. And Hepburn covers that up. The initial shot went off the glove from on his side out of side of reach. She slowly tried to make her way to cover that up. Face off, one to the corner. Leading knee. Bruce just pulls it off the boards. Moves up to Langus. Langus goes far side. Just looking for Coulier. The Coulier with the hard board track. As they hit the puck along the board. Moves up the side, hits three has that puck, hits in the middle. McCoulier trying to get his handle on it. And that puck slipped, and Bishop takes it back the other way. Hits the red line, jumps to G. And that's going to be icing on the Dolphins. Matoko's nice face-off draw. Quick shot by Fabro. Not blocked in front of the net. Fabro on the forecheck. The puck moves to the middle. Puck across the front of the net. Staley just misses one. Matoko's gets that shot blocked. So we go have the puck in the corner. They flip it up the boards. Osman has it. Moves it back down to Staley. Staley to the middle. Fabro. The second shot by McDouglas. They're both stopped by Brendan. Couple glorious chances by the Hurricanes to get one back. And a couple big stops by the Etobicoke goaltender. Face off one, behind the net. Mossy. Leave it to her partner. Back the other way. Mossy. Again. Playing catch behind the net, looking for an exit. Bailey stops the box just out to forget the bigger pitcher deep in the side end. Loins and McCullough collide. And Cosmo gets it up the wing to Aquino, who's got some speed. Goes out wide. And Peddle, this is definitely offside. Reno made a move just before hitting the blue line, going Peddle offside, getting a little anxious trying to get into the zone. The Dolphins with the clock, Moxley retreats, go back line their own net, up the boards. McCullough now goes close by and hits blocked on the move. Back to zone, still a puck on net. To Hepburn if he steers up to the corner. McDonald looks to the other side. Peddle pull that off here. Still trying back out and that out. And the Dolphins will take that off and dump it and go for a change. The Crocus retreats. He's up the wing. Reno can't pick that up. Lang will have it. He'll move up the boards and it'll go off the Westwood stick into the Mississauga end. Oh, little fake drop. We'll move that. Cuts across. Moves over to Theron. Theron's got some room. Pull back in that back pass. And they chase it down. Dixon Moore tries to center. That attempt was blocked. Bishop behind her own net. Moves up the middle and hits Ishmael on the move. Ishmael comes down the wing. I think that tries to touch to the center and Ho makes a good defensive play and turns that back the other way. And Olsen turns back. Cuts the middle, takes his shot, and that's blocked by Torrance. Torrance picks it up. Nobody in front of her, looking for somebody to pass to. As she circles back. Oh, moves that up. Gets up to Trojan. Trojan's trying to get that puck deep. St. Brutus will pick it up along the board. Got to Julier. It's Julier. He's got no feet. Etobicoke turns it back the other way. Flipped up. Asma. Back into the other side. Brutus picks that up. Tries to somebody on the far side. And Asma will pick it up. 3 Etobicoke Dolphins meet at the blue line. And Poggy offside. 1:59 left to go in the first period. 3-0 Etobicoke Dolphins over the Hurricanes. I guess. Wins that face off and then it's flipped up. McDonald chases that down. Julia picks up. Backhand pass across the Truces. Truces to the middle. Just misses the ankle. The Etobicoke for the back the other way. Phasma in her own zone. She puts a high pass. It ends up into the Etobicoke zone. Mossy, cross ice. The Dolphins are just stripped off puck in. That's what it's good to Asma. Either be in the focus. Richard at the wing with Staley. Staley tries to go far side and that's cut off by Bishop. McCullough take back behind the Mississauga net, dives for center. So there's 2 Mississauga players there stopping that. And that'll be a hand pass. Play will come outside the zone. Face off on the Hurricanes. Up try to go the other way. All after covering the corner. She fires a partner on the boards the other side. Really picks that up. He knocked off it. McCullough shot. That's put in the corner by Hepburn. Puck control. Bishop now will step in. She takes a shot. Back goes all to the next side. Back to block in the first. And Etobicoke grab that puck. That's Bishop's first goal. Playing for the H-23 team.
I think about the second year, there's no fair. And number 9,
Buckbuck is dribble down onto the Etobicoke goaltender, covering up. With 29 seconds left in the period, Mississauga will have an offensive zone face-off. Puck comes right to Peddle. He takes a shot and it's deflected line. Etobicoke picks that up. And the rush full of speed on the net. He's got some room. He skates and takes his shot. A big save by Hepburn. Now he turns it back the other way. He'll skate it out. Tries to move a pass up and then hit somebody. 5 seconds to go. That puck goes back to point. And buzzer will go. At the end of the first period, the Hurricanes see themselves down 4. Etobicoke 4, Mississauga 0.
Don't let it get friends out there. People with the old time. If you never see the plan.
And Rachel Bishop, her first goal as the Etobicoke Dolphins. Hurricanes have a little bit of work to do. They're looking to come back in this game. Lots of time left. They'll start down 4-0 to begin the second period. That turn will remain in the net for the Hurricanes. Here we go in the second period. Face off one, dumped down by the Dolphins. Passing behind on that. She can't put that up. Puck thrown in the middle. And her backhand doesn't quite get on that. Now come back out into the neutral zone. The Dolphins turn it right back in and fire it to the corner. McDonald battles this behind the net. Puck up there in front. Mossy will shot. And hits Pepper right in the back. He could have taken up on the play to make a big stop. On a hard shot by Mossy. Got it to Mossy. Mossy backhands down into the corner. Dumped out by Staley. It's out in the neutral zone and we go into the center zone. Turn back the other way. Lost it on Fabro, and Fabro goes down to the ice. No hand up on the play. Pasma, their own zone, will turn it up. Leave it to Langus. Langus will pick it by and try and chase it down. The Goulet and Langus in the corner. About to dump it around the side. Ho, pick that up. Dumps it back into the corner. Langus will battle, but the Dolphins will bring it back up. Up the wing. Van Olsen will get from there in. She gets on net. And throws a puck on the net. And it falls up with a little slash on the goalie. And that'll give her 2 minutes. And the Dolphins will go to the box for 2 minutes. And the Hurricanes will go on a power play. The trainer's going to come out and take a quick look at Heffern. Last play, she had a shot, hard shot, to hit the mask. She's a little shaken up after the play. Trainer will come out and chat and see how things are going, but She looks all right. Train will dump off. Hopper will take a swig of water. Mississauga will get ready for their first power play of the game. I think it's urgent. It's really a focus. Oh, on the first power play. Oh, on the board. She's got some room. She looks to shoot and holds it back, and it goes off her stick. And the Dolphins are able to clear. Dolphins stepping in. This project goes back behind their net. Pick it up. Oh, up the wing. Makes a move and puts it up the board. Stays with it. Block for Kalia. That's picked up by the Dolphins. It's going to the other side. Down the ice. 1:15 to go. We just got the power play. Fabro. He's got off along the boards. McCall will turn it back the other way. Makes a move. Tries to get to the net. But goes behind the net. Still pin it in the corner. And 4 cannons will be there trying to push that out. Etobicoke drops that back, and let's go for a breakout. Box quickly on Etobicoke behind the net. And it's poked over to Fabro. Fabro will turn it up. He's got some room. Throws one out to the middle, and that's cut off. And the Dolphins with control now in their own end. B to D. Then Mossy will bump back the length of the ice. 30 seconds to go in the Mississauga power play. Asma from behind her own net. They'll start up the far side. And she moves up puck to an open lane. That's thrown back by the Dolphins. Williams from behind her own net moves up to Pasma. Pasma looking for John in the middle. Reaches it by, but Mossy jumps on that. And she'll flip it up. Get it deep. Stays with that puck along the board. Flips it back to Van Volson. A bit of a chase. John in the corner. Moss will get that. Move it up the boards. Ishmael far side to Van Volson. Volson can't corral that pass. It's split back the other way. Peddle got some room. He's going to step in. Takes a shot. Boom! Now the Hurricanes are on the board. Peddle scores her 3rd goal of the year. Gets Mississauga on the right foot. The penalty was over. Theron will draw an assist on the Peddle goal. And you can see there's already a little bit more life in the Mississauga lights. Peddle in the neutral zone has a little bit of room, makes a move. Walks through the neutral zone, takes the blue line, goes to the corners. Leads that puck down, she picks off the puck. Etobicoke moves it up to the wing. Bishop on the far side, able to burn it. Oh, the back cut up. Rachel Bishop will pick that up along the boards, and she tries the center. Gets the point, out at far side. Piggott drops that puck. Moves it across. The Dolphins aren't able to pick that up. James goes to the blue line. They go further, jump back in by their Dolphins. Oh, behind on that, picks up the boards. Peddle moves it up. It's amazing. Maisie up to Aquino, and Aquino can't take that pass. Turn back the other way quickly. Davey in the corner, dumps up an open wing. QA coming off the bench. Corrals that and slaps that out into the neutral zone. He chases that quickly. And the Dolphins flip it right the other way. They got a chance. Fox comes in on that backhand pass and effort. A nice save. Oh, tripped up from the corner. The Dolphins control now. They go far side. Ryan puts the puck on that. So that sticks to effort. 14 seconds to go in the second period. 4-1 at Etobicoke. Ryan just brings the face off to the boards. Background has it. He puts it high on the glass. Flips to the point, but not out. Ryan gets to pick that puck up and move it out from the neutral zone. They're turning back by Ishmael. Ishmael all by herself. She'll go wide. Take a shot low on the pad. And Hepburn kicks that out. Flipped up the boards. Pasma outside. McDonald in the middle of the crucible off a skate. And Pasma is able to pick that puck away. Etobicoke treating back. Looks at the puck in the neutral zone. Pasma with it. Pasma goes far side. This is Matokish with that pass. And no icing got waved off. They crossing behind the net. Puck pops out. And Peddle has it. Looking to try and move that puck out. Matokish in to help out. He cuts the puck to the middle. Barely gets it. And tries to cut back. It's poked off of her stick. And Etobicoke quickly goes back the other way. Wide, moves the puck to the middle. Ishmael around the far wing. He spins off the set. The puck flipped up. Ronick tries to go to the middle. McCoke is there to cut that off. He just flips it down. And that's going to go no icing. That waved off. Fabro tries to center. Rolls off her stick. Bailey now tries to move that pass across. Behind the net. Also move it up the wing. And the puck that's under neutral zone. Hold, fire it back down. Right offside. Mississauga having to retreat. Dolphins from behind their own end. Move her up the ring. Bonus. Will go far side. The charging in. Shot on that. A second shot. Shot by Hepburn. Puck out front. Hepburn can't cover. And Cosmo will pull that out. So fire around. Gets to the point, but not out. Rada comes in, shot, deflected into the corner. Cosmo, after that, fights with Bishop. Doja, good job hitting her check along the boards. Puck pops out. Lawson back to push towards the net. She stopped. And puck to the middle. John's got a little room. He's going to go one-on-one. Going to go wide. And a good kick by the Dolphin defender. Pushes John to the corner. They battle along the wing. Crazy up the middle. John takes his shot. Brandon throws the glove up and stops that. 11:23 to go. The 4-1 score. Face off. Rambo goes to the front of the Etobicoke net. And they're able to clear far side the box. Box up to cross corner. McCullough tries to chase it down, but the focus is there and she puts it back out. Ryan just one back. Moves it up the bridge. Maisie will pick that off. Backhand pass to Sam to Peddle. Just a little out of her reach, and the Dolphins will retreat. They go up the middle. Try to get it up the wing. Box can't pick that up. McCokus has got some in. He moves it up. She's going to go wide. Tries to pull a puck back through the skates, and it's cut off. That'll come back to Enriquez on box now. 1-1 with one. Throws a good stick. McCoke got it in the corner. The rebound comes out. McCullough, a big shot. Another shot, and Hepburn stops both. Or holds on to the second one for a face-off. Brown will draw. Comes to Pasma. Pasma dumps it. The Cruz is going to try and beat that out. Unfortunately, they're going to call that icing. Cruz look like she may have had a step. They'll blow that down, and it'll bring it all the way back to the Mississauga end. Flying gets the right foot on the face-off. Young just brings it to the board. Pasma pins. Houses Langus. Comes to Pasma. Picks it up for a stick. Moves it to the far side. Goins picks it up the board. The Dolphins pick that back up and flip it back down in his own. Pasma got from behind by Ishmael. Ishmael centers quickly. And a quick draw by Apple in a huge game. The Dolphins control behind Mississauga net. Flip back to the other side. And the Coulier tries to poke it in one hand. That's dropped back into the zone. No, the far board circles, falls. Langus jumps on that. Brooches to the middle. The Coulier has some room in the middle. To her feet. He can't kick it up to escape. It turns back the other way quickly. Ishmael looking for somebody. Tries to hit Mossy. Up deflected by Brooches to the corner. Osborne trying to move up the board. That puck goes up in the air. She recovers again. Second attempt. And the Dolphins pick that up. Out behind the net. The focus picks that up for a stick. And Pasma will take a shot out of the zone. The Dolphins will turn it back the other way. Points. They're going to room. Also by 3 Dolphins. They turn it back the other way. Bit of ping pong in the middle of the ice. Bishop will pick it up for the Dolphins and still speed it into the Mississauga zone. He stays with it, brings it all the way around, leaves it for the other Bishop. On to McCullough's foot. Back to front. He takes a shot and he scores. Dolphins back on the attack again. They go to the corner, but there'll be a penalty on the play. Oh, for hooking. So the Dolphins are already up 5-0. They're 5-1. They go to their first power play of the game. Goes off into the focus. Finish that hardware on the board. He doesn't get out. The Dolphins play catch behind the net. They crisscross, looking for an opportunity to move it to the front. They go back behind again. Back and forth. Goalie can't see what's going on. Has to keep going back and forth. McDonald finally jumps in there. Breaks that up. And is able to get that puck out. Maisie finally gets it to the neutral zone. Puck back out. The coach has got that just the length of the ice. Aquino first on that. He battles. But Etobicoke turns it back the other way. Puck thrown in the middle. And the Hurricanes will pick that up and fire it down. Just over a minute to go on the Etobicoke power play. Dolphins will dump that puck in. McDonald. Three Hurricanes. That puck in. Comes out, was put right back in. And Mississauga is going to get another penalty. Looks like Pasma is going to get 2 minutes for body checking. So 29 seconds still left in the Mississauga penalty. They're going to be short 2 for 29. 6:38, 29 seconds to go in the first power play. Mississauga. Face off one by the Dolphins. They move it to the top to Bishop. Back to Rock. Back to Bishop. Bishop for second. Over to Ponting. Ponting makes the shot. Off the save by Hepburn. Back to the next one. Another shot just wide. Another shot blocked. On the doorstep. Another shot stopped by Hepburn. Mossy. Over to Bishop. Bishop. Another shot. That's blocked. Hard side. Ishmael throws the puck towards the net. Rejoins the play. First penalty done. Still have minutes 20 to go. The puck's kept in. Mossy now moves the first side. Ishmael. Big shot. Rocker save. Into the corner. Puck brought back out to the top. Bishop comes down. Cuts in front. Has the puck on a stick. Tries to drop it. And Ishmael will pick it up to the Dolphins. Goes far side to Mossy. Back to Ishmael for Mossy. Mossy with it at the top. Over to Ishmael. Ishmael circles. Back to Mossy. They change spots. Over to Ishmael on her good side. Takes the shot. And that sticks to Hepburn. .39 seconds to go on the power play. And the best defender is the goalie. Making a number of huge stops. This is a 5-1 Williams. Puck one to the corner. Williams tries to make a play on that, but the Dolphins will recover. Lang at the top, moves to the side. Back to Lang. Lang, Vladik. Vakari will take a shot, and that's speared to the corner. Back to the point, Lang with it. Moves to the side. Shot coming in, that goes wide with it. That puck comes out, not quite outside the zone. Lang, a shot, and that's gloved by Hepburn. 4 seconds to go on the power play. Face off, right by the Dolphins. Got it back to Lang. Lang throws the puck on that, deflected, and Hepburn kicks out of pad. And another puck thrown on net. And Hepburn will cover up. So, a successful kill of not just one, but two penalties overlapping. With a good 5-on-3 opportunity in there as well. Saga keeps it 5-1. Face off, one to the boards. Boards are tied up. The Dolphins will pick that up. Looking for something to drop that puck to. McCullough tries to hit somebody in the middle and a good stick. Puck's deflected now into the Dolphins' end. Theron and John on the fair check. They'll pick up the puck. John, not it. Comes off his foot. Kalia throws that up the board for Etobicoke. Etobicoke will just throw it right back in. And Hurricanes will tag up and go back on the forecheck. John has a pass. Or tags, and he's able to hold that up for a bit. Up to the point. McDonald will back it back in. And McCullough will just throw that out into the neutral zone. Block. Now down to Coulier. The block from McCullough. McCullough can't pick that up. He puts it back to the net. Comes out up front. Another save by Hepburn. The 23rd shot of the period. Puck out underneath the zone. Flipped in on that. Hepburn's going to save another. Run with Coulier up the wing. Listers. They flip back in the end. McDonald kicks that puck down and then flips it out in the neutral zone. There's dumped into the Etobicoke end. Aquino down Mossy, and Mossy will flip that up the boards. Asma the first on that. Turns, I think, for option. Moves it up to Peddle. Peddle and Aquino crisscross, but it's poked off the stick. And that'll be offside on the Dolphins. Mossy making an extra move, but Dolphins go offside. 2:51 to play in second period. 5-1 the Etobicoke Dolphins over the Hurricanes. Face off one by the Dolphins. A good forecheck though. Looks like touch going the other way. Peddle tries to lift the stick. Line comes out after the road. Peddle is feeding the guy. Push up the board. Jordan hooks that backkeep thing. He needs to go to the ice. Aquino. Asma takes a shot, not blocked. Easy. Trying to make that back in, but it comes back to the neutral zone. Aquino turns it back. He throws the puck towards the net. Good glove. The puck thrown towards the net, but jumps in the break. And she'll hold it. $2:14 to go. Face off, won by the Dolphins. Around the net, Bishop being earned by Shirley. Right at the middle, Langus is shot. Right on and held by Grennan. Like 1 minute corner. Dolphins dump it to the other side. Bishop tries to center. And Hale broke out. Wide. Going to the net. Shot. And a big glove save by Hepburn. Hepburn flashing the leather. That bonus coming right off the boards there. Coming right in the middle. Shot right in the slot. And the glove saved. Face off on by the Dolphins. Up to the point. Comes back into the corner. Picked up behind the net by Bonus. Tries to move in front. Bishop jumped off her stick, and McDonald turned it back the other way. Fabro can't handle that pass. The puck's dumped back down the other lane. Matokis will turn it back in the neutral zone. He cuts the puck. Gets the red line and goes too deep. Again, Fabro trying to move to the front. Leaves it for Peddle. Peddle's in. Backhand pass to the middle. And it's really able to pick up puck in there. Fabro. Peddle knocks over. And again, pass to stop play. And the puck will go outside. 1 minute, 1 second to go in the second period. 5-1 Dolphins. Into the board.
In the second period.
Dolphins spin it out. Goes in the middle. The Hurricane. Up their own end. Is on. Theron takes a shot, and that's deflected wide of the net. Kept in by Goins. It'll come over the line. Theron will turn it back quickly. 35 seconds to go. Dozer will chase that down. Kept in the corner. And the put up during the blue line. Theron keeps that in. Goins now down low. Breaks it back up to his spot. 15 seconds left for there. Mississauga is keeping that puck in. So it comes out. And quickly Bradford throws that back into the corner. 10 seconds left to go in the period. Fox turns it back the other way. Throws it back in, that puck in. So 2 seconds to go. Going to hold it there. And that'll do it for the second period. So after 2 periods of play, Etobicoke Dolphins 5, Mississauga Hurricanes 1.
He's standing there.
Welcome back to the third period. I'm in the stands with Mississauga Hurricanes captain Kira Owen. Kira, what does the team need to do to get back into this game?
I think we just have to trust our system and trust each other. It's
Well, I'm sure the coaches had some messages for the team during the break. What do you think the coaches were saying?
I think they're just saying 20 minutes is a lifetime. No, we can do it, and there's 20 minutes, so we just have to follow through on that. All we can do on.
What do you think of the play of effort in that period? He had over 20 shots keeping the Hurricanes in this game.
I think
Thank you, Kira. Looking forward to seeing him playing in the next game against the Bears. Still, the Hurricanes were able to get a goal back, but Etobicoke was also able to score. The Canes definitely need to get some more shots. Outshot 2 periods, 40-13. As we start the third period, the puck deep into Etobicoke's end. Puck sticking a little bit to the water. Move it up the boards and they're out quickly. Hope check by Pasma at the blue line. That puck slipped back the other way. Moved up the boards. Daly throws the puck towards the net and it just goes wide. Mississauga makes a change. And off the bench, Peddle comes in. He tries to cut towards the net, gets tripped up. They get to the red line and we'll dump that deep. Manitoba will go get a change of their own. Etobicoke's up the wing. Can't hit Peddle. Takes the pass, hits the pads, and the puck goes back the other way. Bishop tries to cut through the middle. The puck goes towards the net. Effort covers, but it's slow getting to the net with the water there. And luckily, to get them covers it up. Carry wins the face off to the point. Lang puts that back into the corner. The focus. Takes shirt, check hard in the board. Comes back to the other side and the focus. Trying to pick that up. A backhand pass doesn't get out. Pops back over in the middle. Sorry, goes far side. Lang will step into it. He got some room to shot. And a big save by the effort. Puck can't get out. Bishop turns it back the other way. Puck goes towards the net. Deflected. And it's blocked by the focus. It's going to get another shot. That goes wide. To the point. Puck to the blue line. And it's finally poked up by Aquino. And Mississauga get a wholesale change. Luckily turned back the other way. Bishop gets that puck in. Bishop will pick it up and skate it behind her own net. Nobody on her wing, but she'll skate it out. Lose a handle on it. It'll come into the neutral zone. And Fabro will follow up. Pasma. They beat it Boyne. Boyne moves up the wing. Frucic. The Frucic will stop. But the late offside. And they jumped in a little too quick, and that's offside on the Hurricanes. So both teams enjoying power plays in the second period, neither one able to convert. The Hurricanes 0 for 1. The Dolphins 0 for 2. Dolphins win that faceoff. They'll get the puck deep. Pasma first to pick that up in the corner. He goes D to D. To Goins. Goin. Far side to Letoulier. Letoulier will try and make Crucial through the pass. And that's tipped from no icing on that. Mossy back to get that. Frees up the board. This is its target. It comes back to a D. McDonald up the middle. Turn right back. Westwood up the side. She tries to get by McCocus since she stops that. It's McDonald quickly up to Theron. That twist misses her. You gotta go the length of the ice. And they'll blow that down for icing. Face off. And the point Bishop. Dump that puck down in the corner. Fabro will pin her. Check along the boards. The focus in to help out. Box picking away behind. She's going to come over the puck. Box looking at center. Get back behind the net. And McDonald will pick that up. Skates it up the middle. Makes a pass to Crucis. Crucis stuck in the neutral zone and taken back the other way. McDonald gets to go to home. That's blocked. It goes up back behind the net. Again, in behind the net. Doja and Hole battling in the corner with Bigot. Oh, things it out in front of her own net. Nice pass up to Doja in the middle. Doja goes wide. Over John, driving back to Doja, and Doja can't come up to that fight. They spin it back. Doja's got some room. She takes this shot, not blocked by Angus. Puck tried to be centered, and that'll hit the Etobicoke goalie. Puck centered. Run can't come up with that. And that puck's out. Launched at the red line and still dump it deep and so go for a change. After dump behind their own net, going to pick that up to the wing. Theron far side, that picked off. Shot by Bishop just wide. The corner pops out to Theron. Theron is to the middle to Matokas. Matokas will skate up. He cuts the outside. It'll go stick. It turns it back the other way. Line slips it. Tries to move it over to Staley. Behind her. They'll turn it back the other way. Nothing at the point. Reset by Staley. Moved around behind the net. Back to the point. They check over the side. That's checked. Line's going to skate out with it. Moves it up to Staley. Up puck behind her, but she's able to pick it up off the board. Move it to the middle of the line. Can't quite get a handle on it to come over to Mossy, so get it out of his own. McDonald. Over to Pasner. Back to McDonald. McDonald picks up this fifth. Matokas back to Langus. Langus trying to go wide for Staley. McDonald wide. That's picked off. And the Dolphins step off side. 14:21 to go. 5-1 Dolphins. Face off on the Hurricanes. B to D. Peddle. Right to center. Leo will come up with a flip of shot and flipped away by Brennan. No snow up the far side. Towards the middle. Stopped once and twice by effort. Still hold on for a face-off. Pasner, they're it behind her own net. That's the Kalia on the wing. Kalia cuts the middle. Moves it up to Crucis. Crucis goes wide. Cuts back to the middle. Takes the shot and goes wide. McDonald down on the play. Dumps it back in the corner to Fabro. Fabro digs away in the corner. He has it. Tries to center. Doesn't get to Crucis and is put back in behind the net. Van Golfin in the corner. Dumps around the net. Bishop on the far side. Tries to center. But Fabro's there to stop that attempt. And the Dolphins have skated out in the neutral zone. They have some room. They'll see another zone. McDonald checks the stick. It's turned back the other way. Fabro tries to move it up. That's picked up by Van Golfin there. Goes for the dump in the corner and goes for a change. Kalia centers on the second try. The box is knocked down. Sorry, Bigot on the play. Turn back the other way, and Kalia goes far side to the box. Box to center and makes Bigot with a pass. Then Sojo will turn that puck up. Goes wide to Asma. Asma's got some room. He speeds in hard and throws the puck in the far corner. Sojo first on that. Gets it over. Out along the boards, and the Dolphins have come up with that puck. They get far side to box. Box has some room. Gets in his own. Goes wide. There's the puck in front of the net. McCullough tries to put a puck towards the net. Marty was one in the game. Puck going to the middle. Theron picks that up. Gets him in the neutral zone. Tips it in on net. And Gunner will jump on that. Almost 8 to go in the third period. 5-1 the Etobicoke Dolphins over the Mississauga Hurricanes. I guess. Buck over on the net. Get back in the corner. Now behind the net. Language shoots it after. Bailey picks up the puck. Faces it to the blue line. They have to retreat. Etobicoke moves over to Coin. Coin still a little up in the play. Has to chase that down. Lang gets back in support. Moves up the wing. Etobicoke quickly to the far side. That goes to opposite. Langus will pick it up for boards. He's trying to bring it across. Now it come outside the zone. Oh, quickly moves it up. Bailey wants some room. Just over the red line, dumps it in deep. Langus on the forecheck. Good pins. Matokis is there to help out. But Mossy is able to the far side. The Dolphins will skate that out. They control their neutral zone. A drop pass to Mossy. Mossy makes a move, but a good shot. He's knocked off the puck. Matokis tries to move up to Maisie. That pass was missed, and they can't free up the puck. An icing charge to the Mississauga Hurricanes. 10:59 to go. Face off one by the Dolphins, back to Mossy. Mossy will throw it into the corner. Westwood behind the net. Blocked off the puck by Ho. Ho into the corner. Westwood goes for knees. Gets right back up. Get back into the boards by Pasmo. Puck squirts out. Pasmo picks it up. Starts to skate it up and stops back. Either across the Ho. Up the boards. Far side. The focus is Maisie and Maisie will speed in. He's got some moves. It's not. It's blocked. The Dolphins will flip it back out into the neutral zone. McDonald recovers. Leaves it over to Matokis. Matokis can't kick back to his stick. Dolphins keep that in the blue line. Try to center McDonald's there. McDonald was skating around him. First stick's left him. Comes back the other way. McCullough, a shot. And over the left shoulder. And after Jr Dolphins scored. That's McCullough's second goal of the game. So, Fox drawing an assist on that, although I think he made a call on the end, but the Hurricanes dumped that puck here and now down 6-1. Midway point of the third period. Puck's through and across, but Biggett can't handle that pass, and it just wide of the net. Osmo will skate it out in their own corner. And he makes a move. Shot on that. Looking for a rebound. The second shot. Next here to the corner. As the Dolphins try to make a play at the net, the Coulier would trip up the Dolphin and Dolphins will go to the power play. The Dolphins control off the face-off. Trying to move the puck by the net. Goes there first. Tries to move it. And Focus tries to clear, but Mossby's there to keep it in. He spins back to the top, spins back to over the boards again. Pushes spots with Bishop. Takes that puck behind the net. Looking for an option, goes back to the point. Can't pass from Delucio back to Mossy, and Mossy tries to go low. That pass is picked off by Theron and dumped out by Howard. Puck behind the net. Dolphin leashes the net. Theron tries to pick it up. He gets out towards the net. In the right center, so Zogby is waiting all by herself. The Dolphins turn it back the other way. Bishop comes to the center. That's the blue line. They're going to turn back. Backhand pass across to Mossy. Mossy, they load up, take a shot. After they stop one and two shots on the play and they cover up and a face off.
Well, really need and I do swear they do not do
There's under a minute to go in the power play for the Dolphins. Already 0 for 3. Sorry, 0 for 2. McDonald takes that puck in the corner. The Hurricanes will maintain that puck along the boards as much as they can. Goings comes out to Ishmael. We'll check that. Gets to the point. Bishop into the point. He'll step in. Turn back. And she'll put it back in the corner. Westco with it now. Moves to Bishop. Bishop on the side takes a shot. That's deflected on net. And happened with a bad save. The Hurricanes have done it. 15 seconds to go in the Etobicoke power play. Starting off from their own end. Like broken up in the neutral zone. Got it. Can't get that puck in. Hasma turns it back the other way, but Listener will get that puck. Makes a couple moves and a shot towards the net. That'll do it for the power play. Coulier out of the box. He gets the puck in the far side. Cuts towards the net. Runs out of room, but throws the puck towards the net and it's dropped. Peddle. More checking. Locals comes in, gets a couple of shots. Being on Ishmael. The Focus picks that puck up, he turns it back. Looking to get some speed up. Bonds the lane, cuts into the zone. Cuts to the front, takes the shot, that goes just wide. Tries to pick up a rebound from behind the net. Easy covering at the point. Put up the box. Box slips over. Stepping in the middle. That pokes back out, but doesn't quite get to anybody. McQuino and Peddle will come down. 2-on-2. McQuino will stop. Easy tries to call up, but that's poked away. Move to the middle. Mossy takes that line. Still load up. Back in the forehand. Throws the puck to the front of the net. They get shipped the puck to the net, and Efren stops that. Dolphins winning that pass back to the point. Dumped in the corner. Haddock picks it up on the far side. Kicks it up. Mosby puts a shot on net and it bounces to the side. Wide of the net. Head along the boards. Kicked around. To the point. Drop. The Hurricanes will pick that up, but it's tipped off quickly off their stick. And wide open shot, rebound comes out, kicked away, kick break. And Coulier will get down. He's got some room, but can't quite get to the net. Puck dumped to the length of the ice, and that'll be icing on the Dolphins. With 40 seconds left to play. Hurricanes still down 6-1. Take off, one to the side. Dolphins get control. Oh, picks up that pass. Wilski in the zone. Look at a shot away. That looks deflected into the corner. Bruce is trying to get to the net. Ooh, the puck across the Pasma. Pasma shot, not blocked. Comes back to the wall. Pasma again at the top. He dumps that deep. Bruce is behind the net, picks up centers, but there's nobody there. Exit pass is cut off by Shoja. Lipstick handle around. Oh, got some room. Rolls the puck towards the net, but that's cut off by Lane. Puck jumps around the boards. Pasma will try and pinch in, but Bishop makes a nice move off the boards. Last one back, the rest of the team changed, they're still just dumping, go off herself. Oh, from behind her net. Leaves up to Langus. Langus with some room, moves to the middle though. Bailey goes wide. Gonna cut towards the net. Pulls the puck there, but there's nobody there. Langus. That's that attempt to get it out. Ishmael back and forth and able to get the puck out in the zone. And with that, Ishmael will get a penalty, head contact. And the Hurricanes will go to the power play with 3:26 to go. 4 minutes. So the Hurricanes will get a 4-minute power play with 3:26 left to go in the third period. Langus wins the face off. McDonald and McCocus. McCocus skates the middle over to McDonald. McDonald thinks the shot goes high and wide. Daly on the board, sneaks that puck in. McCocus along the board, centers. Daly takes a shot, much blocked. Langus behind the net, pops right back out. And Mossy will dump that puck. They'll go the length of the ice. Van Volten first for the puck. Focus within her, wait for her teammates to come to pick that puck out. Langus. Finally, Barnes looking out with it, first skated out. Rounded. And gets the puck over to Staley. Staley steps up at the top. Langus with a shot, and that goes high, this wide. Glasgow with it at the point. That goes to the middle. Takes the shot, left deflected, sits in the middle and goes to the side boards. Goins back to the point. So Pasma. Pasma will skate in. He's got some room, goes wide to Goins. Goins back out to Pasma, and that puck's deflected out of his zone. Mississauga will change, Etobicoke will change, and Pasma will bring that back behind her own net. And Bigot will pick that up. Ball checking hard. Bigot will walk out, moves that out to McCullough. McCullough already with 2 in the game, and Hepburn's got to come up with a big save. Theron, 5%er. And Pasma will turn it back. Oh, the hole. Oh, Pasma. Soja in the middle. He's done in his own. A good hard back check by Bigot. Bigot picks that puck up and she'll dump it the length of the ice. Stop behind the net. Oh, turn it back. Leaves it to McDonald. McDonald's got some room. Takes it up. Over to Peddle, and Peddle back with end in the zone. 1:10 to go in the period. McDonald with it at the point. He moves it down the boards. Behind the net. Aquino takes it out, looking for some options. Takes all the way around. Good row to Maisie. Maisie up to the top. Oh, they'll take a shot, and that's blocked. Goes to the corner. Peddle recovers. He's checked hard. Trying to get dug out of the corner. Aquino, Maisie, Peddle all trying to pull that puck out. 30 seconds to go. And eventually, Etobicoke falls in that spot. They'll blow the whistle with 27 seconds left in the third. Face off one by Mississauga. Quick pass over to Goins to the middle. LeCoulier takes the shot, and that's deflected wide. That'll go up and out of play. 17 seconds left to go. Face off one. Crucis puts it in the middle. LeCoulier takes the shot that goes just wide. In the corner. 7 seconds to go, no point. Goins takes the shot blocked. Over to Matokas down low. LeCoulier throws it towards it, and that's blocked. A backhand towards the net, that's blocked. And the buzzer will go. That'll do it for this one, folks. Etobicoke will walk away with a 6-1 victory over the Hurricanes.